the song's over. Hello, everybody. Hello, KG and Alex. How are you guys doing today?
Hi.
So I feel that the intro at this point, at least for this week, is a little bit of a lie. Because we've got two of the normal team, Alex and myself, but we've also got Rusty with us, and we're doing two movies. First one's going to be Fifth Element, and the second one is going to be The Big Hit. Neither one of these movies is new, but it is kind of wild. They came around the same time, and you can see the budget differences. Like, you can see them. First and foremost, what have you guys been watching? I know Rusty just says everything.
I pretty much watch. I just whatever. Nothing spectacular. I can't think of anything. I've been revisiting the old movies. Obviously, rewatched these movies.
Yeah, we had to back them. We did Big Hit last night, and then this one today after the stream, which I fucked up in the gaming stream earlier. Went 6 hours, so I gave us only a little bit of time. Yeah,
we got jabronis from Fabian.
Jabronis. That's
baby.
rude, bro. You're not Hulk Hogan, or are you? What was that in the movie Grown Ups when he's like when Adam Sandler is supposed to be this Hollywood agent? And Colin Quinn's like, he's supposed to be some big agent, huh? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, you think he represents Hulk Hogan? And the guy's like, nah. And he's like, he can't be that big then, huh? It's like, that's your, in your little mind, that is the supreme celebrity, Hulk Hogan. Who is a racist?
Wow.
He's from Florida. Isn't that where you go when you just want to be an angry racist white dude? You move to Florida? Like, didn't he do the right thing?
It's just Florida or any specific part of Florida?
I mean,
it's Florida.
See, yeah, but I mean, it has to be just Florida because the problem with Florida is it's like biomes of weirdness. Like, you have Cuban Miami, and then you've got the weird swamp people, and then you've got old retired people, like, and then you've got...
Don't they fall under the swamp people?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, well, some of them. I'm pretty sure Pitbull owns his own faction somewhere in Florida.
Key West has all that in one.
Yeah, and then you have the party zones where it's nothing but like college people, and it's like this. No wonder shit goes on so much. The state is about to implode. That's why you get Florida Man. Sorry, Alex. What have you been watching besides these two movies, of course?
Yeah, that I just started Big Trouble in Little China before we went live.
Question.
And
it may not be a fair question. What is better? I personally think Showdown in Little Tokyo is better than Big Trouble in Little China. But I will admit, they're not really that fair to compare because one is like an action comedy and one is more of a like action gangster movie with martial arts.
Action drama.
Yeah. It's not entirely fair, but because of their titles, I guess, is the only reason.
I still like Big Trouble.
Right?
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee,
rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Mark Dukakis. Have you ever seen the movie Drive, Rusty?
Yes, with Ryan Gosling?
No, there's one that's older than that with Mark Dukakis and the guy from Cool Runnings.
Yeah, I believe I have.
It's so bad, but so good. Sorry, Alex.
I have to revisit it.
I'll point you in the right direction.
I shouldn't.
It's like The Big Hit, though. It's one of those ones where, like, it's got a pretty heavy layer of cheese.
I gotta check it out.
The other thing I was watching, I'm still trying to finish up the last 4 episodes of Monk, so haven't had a chance to put it back on.
What do you mean you haven't? That's all you've been watching since.
He's been watching Monk and Resident Evil like intermittently for how long?
You're turning into
Walking Dead. Yeah. He just walks around his house and like solves mysteries that aren't there.
Jeez, so where's the toilet paper?
Like, oh, it's in this room. My detective skills and maybe slight autism have pointed me over here.
I have an emergency roll of toilet paper that my kids gave me for my birthday one year.
There you go.
And it says in case of emergency.
That's funny. Is it in a glass case or is it just?
It's in a plastic bag.
How pissed would you be though if like it got to that point and you went to grab your emergency roll of toilet paper and it's not there, and then later on your wife is like, well, we ran out and I had to use it, and you're like, it's my emergency shit paper.
Or it's one of the older ones, like those fake novelty ones, and it's all
just
together.
Crumbles in your asshole.
Yeah.
He tries to pull it apart and just.
Oh.
Well, it's funny because it started because of the whole pandemic where people were hoarding toilet paper.
Yeah.
And my birthday was the first birthday up during the pandemic, so my family thought it would be funny to give me a roll of toilet paper as an emergency. The
funny thing about the toilet paper thing is the same people that were saying we were killing too many trees were also the same people trying to hoard toilet paper.
Yep. They realized that they got to kill the trees to wipe their ass.
Got to go to Costco immediately. We need 6 giant 48 count fucking...
It was bad, man. You couldn't find anything. Everything was like...
I think it's 102 count, I think.
Dude, I think I don't know what Sam's Club is, because they're the same thing. They got a giant fucking paper roll thing, a giant toilet paper thing, and like literally you walk down the aisles and it's like skyscrapers of fucking toilet paper. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
One day I just want to pull the bottom one out really fast and watch them tumble down.
There's some dude comes out with like a 2-foot long beard. I've been in there for 3 years. Thank you. I've
He's
escaped.
stuck in the middle.
I've been in between coolers and toilet paper for over 14 months.
It's the opposite of painting yourself in the corner. He was fucking stacking himself into a circle.
Fucking, he's been lost in a Costco for 6 years. What happened? I can never get those years back, but I can always get $1.50 hot dogs. Did you see that whole thing between the two? Costco's like, whoa, we're not raising prices on our hot dogs. Even though we talked about it, you fat fucks can still get them for the same low price as always. And then Sam's Club is like, fuck that. And they lowered the price of the hot dog and drink combo to $1.38.
Oh, is it
wow.
that cheap? Wow.
Yeah, and they're basically like, Costco's keeping the prices the same. Sam's Club, you could stuff your fat ass for cheaper. Like, it's you know,
Can you tell
is
the
there a
difference in their
limit?
hot dogs, or there's
I mean, they're all beef, like
just the
extra
same, right?
large hot dogs. It's essentially, I mean, you can buy the hot dogs that Sam's Club sells in like a 12 or 8 pack, and they're giant fucking hot dogs. Like frozen, you can buy them. But they're
Are
just
they Hebrew National?
no,
No.
they do. They sell what's the other Jewish hot dog, kosher hot dog?
Ballpark? No.
No, Ballpark literally puts dog, I think, into their hot dogs. No, not
Yeah,
Ballpark.
Ballpark and Oscar Mayer.
Ballpark doesn't intend on putting wild animals in their hot dogs, but if something falls in the machine at the time of making them, they're not going to pull it out. Feathers and all, baby. No, it's the other one. It's Hebrew National, and then they have another brand. It's like the yellow. Maybe it is Hebrew National. No, Nathan's.
Nathan's.
Nathan's is the other one.
Isn't that the official dog of the fucking hot dog eating contest?
I think so. I
Is
don't
it really?
understand those hot dog eating contests, dude. Mr. Potato Head is lit up in my background. Just the boxes, because he's in pieces in the box.
That's pretty cool. Mr. Potato Head's like a legend.
I'm going to have him for stream, where I'll let people decide what way he looks.
Sure.
But I got to put the thing together to begin with. And literally, I got it all on my birthday, and my wife, like, just put it somewhere. Completely forgot where. And then the other day, she's like, oh, here's your stuff. Like, fucking out of a little hidey hole we don't have.
Didn't she try redeeming it? And you're like, I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. I think it was the Donkey Kong mask.
The Donkey
and I was
Kong
like,
mask.
I don't have it. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I know I look baboonish, but a little rude.
Oh, you know something that we do have to start watching? There's 2 episodes out of it. Is the first 2 episodes of What We Do.
in the Shadows. Nice.
Yeah, what is it, 5th season?
You guys told me it's on Hulu, right? Or where was it?
Yeah, right now it's on
yeah.
Hulu.
It's
Yeah.
an FX show, so all of it gets shot over to Hulu.
So
Yeah.
every Thursday you can watch it live. Well, you can watch it day of, but then you have to wait till 2 in for the Hulu release.
Yeah,
I
which
have to
sucks,
catch
dick,
up to it.
frankly. All right, let's get into our first movie, The Fifth Element. This movie is, I believe, what came out, 97? 98, maybe? I didn't look it
Somewhere
up.
around there, I
Pretty
don't know.
sure it's
97 before the big hit did.
Okay, so yeah, it is a Luc Besson sci-fi vehicle. The way that I've seen in
Besson.
interviews they talk about is like, basically this was his dream movie. Like, this was the movie, when he was a kid, he had this movie in his mind he wanted to make. Like, this was the story he, for a long time, wanted to do. I also know that for a long time it had held the biggest indoor explosion in Hollywood, which is pretty awesome.
Yes.
But the movie essentially is Bruce Willis is a former military man, 6 months out of active service. He's a taxi cab driver. Shit's not going well, and essentially the perfect weapon literally falls into the back of his cab. There is more intricacies and kind of things like that, but we don't want to spoil everything. But it's not a new movie, so spoiler alert, you're a little late. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think this is the best Luc Besson movie. What's up, Nikki? The best Luc Besson movie. I know a lot of
Hey,
people
Nikki.
love The Professional as well.
The
I think
Professional.
this is better than The Professional.
They're both up there for me with his films. They're both like, they're up there. It's, I don't know, The Professionals. You can't.
The
They
Professional.
both have their things. You know, you can't like.
I think what knocks The Professional down a little bit for me is the weird pervy vibes. And it's not even between the characters. Like, I understand that relationship. He's not all there, and she's a fucked up girl from a fucked up area kind of looking for love from anywhere. But the way it's filmed is there is a lot of weird, like, purposefully sensual angles based on her, the 13-year-old little girl. Which I'm pretty sure the legal age in France is way lower than here. Like, I understand it. But it is that sort of thing that would put Fifth Element to me feels much more of just like a standard sci-fi action movie, great visualist, and you get a little bit of that kind of like when they're fucking at the end of the movie, and we got to get a little bit of a
when
shot
she's
of
being,
or
when she's being redigitized or remade or whatever.
I got to give it to him. One of the only PG-13 movies to have 2 tit shots without being moved to rated R. So, bravo, Luke Besson. I don't know how he did that.
Well, you see, she's 19 years old. You said she was 19 when she got that role?
Yeah, she was
What was this,
19.
Mia?
Yeah,
Mila Jovovich.
Mila.
And then apparently she was in a relationship with him for like 6 months after the filming and everything. I remember being disappointed when I watched Underworld and then found out who Kate Beckinsale's ex-husband was, who she had a kid with. And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, Kate Beckinsale in general is kind of a
I know, but like
kooky.
like her
Obsessed with
ex-husband was,
penises.
what was his name?
He's good looking.
Martin Sheen, I think. That British
Was she?
actor. Not
Was it Martin Sheen?
not Emilio
No.
Estevez's dad. There's another one. His name's something. Michael Sheen. It's something. He's a British actor, and like he's not. I mean, he looks like a peanut.